Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Rouse with Fox 61, and I am thrilled to welcome you to Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford's 11th annual Read.Learn.Grow Gala. Even though this evening looks a little different than in years past, we can assure you it is going to be a great event. We have some wonderful things to share with you, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm CJ House. I'm the Executive Director of Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford. Good evening, and thank you for joining us in this new way. It's been a year of doing things in new ways, and as much as we cannot wait to be together again, to have our community together again, 2020 hasn't been all bad. It's been pretty bad, but it hasn't been all bad. We have all learned so many new digital skills, not just our students. Our tutors, our staff, our board members, everyone is all of a sudden a Zoom maven. And all of these digital skills that we've learned, they're going to help us stay connected even when this pandemic is over. Students won't need to miss class anymore because there's a snowstorm, or their childcare fell through, or they missed the bus. They can log in and keep learning, and they know how to do that now, and so do their tutors. And now I can honestly say that even a global pandemic can't stop our students from learning and can't stop our tutors from teaching. We pivoted all of our classes to online during the shutdown. In March, we had 8 students learning online. By June, there were 142. And today, between online and in-person classes, we're about where we were this time last year. We have 228 students in 52 classes. We have students who have moved away, some even to their home countries. They're joining our classes online. We have students recovering from COVID at home, joining our classes online. This community is amazing. I could tell you 100 inspiring stories of what you, with your support, made possible in this impossible year. But who better to tell you than those whose lives you've changed, whose dreams you've helped realize. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, and thank you for joining us. Stay well.
I gained a lovely family at LVGH.
And it's like a family.
That sense of really deeply caring for the individual permeates the entire organization.
LVGH is a second family.
I've developed really good friendships with my students.
Teachers are here. They want you to also excel.
When I first arrived in LVGH, I felt very comfortable, and the people were friendly and helpful.
This is a community. The students treat it as a community, the tutors do, the staff does. It's a community.
Like a new family. And you are family, not just feel like you family, you are family.
The reason I love being a student at LVGH is because of the staff members, the classmates, and the tutors and teacher.
It's great because it becomes like family.
I truly love this place.
Hi, I'm Jared Chase, Chair of Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford, and I'd like to welcome you to LVGH's 2020 Read, Learn, Grow Gala. We're delighted to have you join us virtually this evening. We have planned some time together that we hope will be in equal measure safe, engaging, and impactful. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the program, and thank you for being with us.
Literacy is a big issue that we need to continue to work on here in our country, and I'm just glad to be a little piece of trying to make that successful.
Every week I learn something new as well.
It's never too late to learn.
And one of the students related that she was 82 years old. That kind of inspired me to know that someone who's 82 was coming back to school and trying to improve her English language skills. That's inspiring to me.
And I love to study at this school.
Literacy Volunteers has truly impacted the lives of so many people that the organization has served over the years.
They're very important people.
It is about helping students to achieve their dreams.
I've learned, I feel like, as much as I've taught in class.
So I just keep learning, and they teach me something every week.
I feel so honored, really, to be able to help them on their journey.
It doesn't matter if we are adults, we always have our dreams, and literacy volunteer help you to get it.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Murphy, your United States Senator. Thank you to the Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford for everything that you do to reach out to folks who need that assistance to get them reading at a level that can help them thrive in life. As the parent of a third grader who right now is in the throes of becoming a good reader, I know how important this work is, and I know how hard it is when you're working with a child, a young adult, or an adult who needs to catch up. But it's that relationship, right? Not just the work, but that relationship that really, really matters. It's so hard for folks to reach out and get that help. How embarrassing can it be when you can't read, and that's a barrier to you going back and re-entering the workforce? Well, having a compassionate, thoughtful, and capable volunteer, it can make all the difference, above and beyond just that work of improving your reading skills. So thank you for everything that you do. I'm sorry that we're doing the gala this year virtually, but I'm a great believer in your work, a great supporter. Thanks a lot for having me.
Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford gives ESL students the support that they need to learn a new language. Students come to the United States to make a new life for their families, to improve their English. A welcoming atmosphere for our students where they feel comfortable. We're there for them. We just want to provide the best quality, education in terms of learning language as possible.
The Basic Literacy Program is the program that is geared towards helping English speakers to improve their literacy skills. We have students that come in all different areas in their life. A lot of them didn't have wonderful experience in school. They feel that they didn't get what they needed out of high school, and a lot of them just didn't focus on school. And today they wish they had. They wanted the confidence to know that they won't struggle with reading and writing.
They all have one thing in common, where they just want to improve their lives for themselves and their family.
They want to change their lives.
When we talk about the success that LVGH has had over the years and our ability to implement new programs to reach more students, that conversation really begins with you, the LVGH supporter. In 1972, a small team of local volunteers decided to do something about the rising low literacy rates found in adults in Greater Hartford. The legacy of what was started almost 50 years ago proudly continues today, and that is because of you. Whether you have given your time as a volunteer working with our students, given your financial resources, or advocated for our students, or even shared a Facebook post, or helped bring awareness to our mission, you have helped make Greater Hartford a stronger and more equal community for everyone. So please consider making a contribution this evening to help us continue to advance our mission and ensure that LVGH remains a cornerstone in the Greater Hartford community for years to come.
If I get stuck, I'm not afraid to ask for help.
Due to the fact that I've been coming a literacy volunteer over a year or so, the sky's the limit of what I can accomplish.
Since I studied here, I have confidence to speak English more easily.
I learned so much. I can help myself now in many ways I could not do that before.
I'm not intimidated of any challenge that comes my way because of literacy volunteers.
I'm proud of me. I'm proud of the progress I'm doing thanks to LVGH.
Because at first I was scared, but when I came in, this place took the fear out of me and made me comfortable.
LVGH has helped me with my confidence.
It's easy to give up, but it's hard to stay on track. But from the first day I started coming here, it just seemed like love just grew more and more each day.
Without you, I couldn't have achieved what I have now.
So I'm grateful for this place, and I'm grateful for the tutors and all the people who are here that make my life much better.
I'm Jennifer Steerforth. This will be my 7th year volunteering as chair of the Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford Gala Committee. Thank you for joining us for our change in venue. Although our 2020 Gala looks so much different this year, we're enthusiastic about having another successful year of embracing our community and fundraising. Our Gala Committee has been working very hard gathering amazing auction items. Be sure to check out the auction link below and bid on the great items we have for you tonight. Thank you for your support.
We saw a need in our community and amongst our students for a career training program. We really meet each student where they are and talk to them about what their individual goals are, what their skills are, and what kind of job would fit best with their lifestyle. Students work under a job coach, and they get a sort of internship where they cook and serve and store and do everything that you would normally do in a food service type of a job. Along with that, we also have the Serve Safe certification program. So while the students are getting the hands-on training in the kitchen, they also do a classroom training with us where they learn about the vocabulary and the concepts that are necessary to pass the Serve Safe certification for food handler. So a lot of the people who have joined and gone through the program were in a really difficult period in their life, and this gave them something very positive to work towards, and also the ability to go and help other people was really a confidence booster and just a positive thing in our students' lives. So that program, I think, has actually helped some of our students in ways that we hadn't even thought about before we started it.
As you can see, the reach of LVGH extends beyond our literacy classes, and at every point, the tireless work of volunteers allows the organization to run efficiently, multiplying the impact made possible by our bottom line. Of course, financial resources are essential, and to provide our services, we rely on funding from far-sighted foundations, companies, and individual donors. We are grateful to a host of corporate sponsors that have provided us with vital funding through this event. Our sincere thanks go to Comcast, the Sandra and Arnold Chase Family Foundation, the Hartford, Magellan Cares Foundation, Read and Riga PC, Red Sox Foundation, People's United Bank, Bloom Shapiro, Essex Aero Services, LLC, the Connecticut Group, LLC, Windsor Federal Savings, and Whittlesey. Each year, we honor one organization that has shown a deep commitment to LVGH. This year, our Community Partner Award goes to the Hartford. They've been loyal sponsors of this event for the last 4 years. Their grants have allowed us to offer our National External Diploma Program and have provided vital funding to our Career Pathways program, catalyzing new employment opportunities for numerous LVGH students. We truly could not do our work without their support. Our congratulations go to the Hartford not only for this award, but for their milestone anniversaries, 210 years in business, as well as the centennial, 100 years in Hartford's Asylum Hill neighborhood. We thank them for everything they've done and look forward to continuing our successful partnership.
Hi, this is Sarah Morin from the Hartford, and I want to extend our sincere gratitude to Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford for honoring us with their Corporate Partner Award. We have enjoyed a really rich partnership focused on making sure that low literate adults receive the guidance and skills they need to secure livable and sustainable wage employment through the Career Pathways program. And our employees have also personally championed this effort by offering their time and talent for everything from painting to providing childcare and teaching adult literacy. Their dedication has continued to shine even during the pandemic, with many recording videos offering interview techniques and more, which is just a testament to the impact this organization makes possible. The Hartford so appreciates all that Literacy Volunteers of Greater Hartford does to improve quality of life for our neighbors, and we thank you again for this tremendous honor.
The tutors on the Literacy Volunteer Program, they are my heroes. Dedicating and volunteering their time to continue to help our students to build and help them reach their goal.
Our tutors are a huge source of support for our students.
Our tutors have given their all.
I wish more people knew about LVGH and their staff, the understanding they have and the patience they have and the kindness they have.
Love coming to school because the staff, they're very helpful, and that's what we need. That's what I need.
LVGH is a wonderful organization, hardworking, dedicated employees. The staff, as in, they are wonderful. They make you feel at home.
Literacy Volunteers is the benchmark.
There's some good team players over here, and if you want to get your stuff together and you come here and you're serious, it can happen here.
It always was a very fine organization, but it's just gotten better and better through the years.
Sometimes I wonder what people would do without literacy volunteers.
I would encourage them to come to this class. I would encourage them because this class motivates you.
I just want to say how important LVGH is and what a great job I think that they do.
The staff are amazing. They always want to help you.
I love LVGH, and even when I get my goal, I probably found something else to come back to LVGH for.
So I really loved being there.
It's an outstanding organization in every way.
And I'm really, really happy to be a part of this organization that's shining light on a really, really important group of people that need help.
I love it so much.
Coming to Literacy Volunteer is not just by learning the language. It also opens like a lot of doors career opportunities.
I'm happy that we have an organization like this. That's why I'm happy to support it. And I hope others feel the same and continue to support it in the same way.
When you support LVGH, you're supporting countless individuals who are looking to improve their literacy skills. That core element of LVGH's work ripples outward, touching entire communities and embracing a range of skill sets. One person's growing confidence and aptitude in reading and writing may unlock an ability to read to children, fill out employment applications, respond to healthcare questionnaires, pursue citizenship, and much more. Tonight, we ask you to please consider making your gift now to enable this work to continue, transforming individuals and our community. Thank you.
The sudden transition to offering our services virtually has required us to invest in new digital resources and tools. Along with having to purchase new online services, our biggest investment has been in new textbooks for all tutors and students that allow them to use their textbooks online. Please consider sponsoring our students at the $2,000 level. Your sponsorship will ensure that every student has a new textbook so they can continue to pursue their educational goals in the comfort of their home. There are many costs associated with educating our students, from new textbooks to updated equipment to curriculum research and planning. Your gift of $1,000 can sponsor the entire cost to educate a student for an entire year. It is no secret that the pandemic has hit our students especially hard, and with rising unemployment levels now more than ever, our Career Pathways program has the duty to get students back on their feet into livable wage employment and help our community heal. Please consider sponsoring our Career Pathway students at the $750 level. With your support, we will have the resources to cover student certification testing, like the ServSafe test, make sure that students have the bus passes or gas cards needed to get to their new jobs, make sure that students continue to receive help in creating resumes, practicing for interviews, learning how to apply for jobs, business etiquette topics, and many others. As you've heard, LVGH offers many elective classes for our students. We choose these classes to offer based on what the students have demonstrated a need or desire for. Your gift of $250 can help sponsor the cost it takes to develop a new class. Our tutors are so important to the success of our students, and we always want them to understand best practices for teaching low literate adults. From the initial tutor training to our twice-yearly tutor professional development, we are always working to improve and enhance the tutor experience. Your gift of $500 can help sponsor the costs associated with researching, planning, developing, and implementing our tutor trainings.
Thank you for supporting literary volunteers.
We're glad for you guys. We're grateful and thank you.
Merci pour le support que vous apportez à LVGH.
My mom loves LVGH.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for being in my life.
Thank you for keeping this program running.
I would now like to introduce our current Poet Laureate of Connecticut and Professor Emerita of UConn, Margaret Gibson. Poet Laureate Margaret Gibson is the author of 12 books of poems, as well as a memoir, The Prodigal Daughter. She will be releasing a new book of poems, The Glass Globe, which is tentatively due out in 2021. It carries two interwoven themes, grieving the loss of her husband and an awareness of what's happening in the natural world, which she calls her environmental grief. And now it is with great honor to introduce Poet Laureate Margaret Gibson. Thank you.
I'm going to read a poem called Intimacy. I want a word about the title. We usually use the word intimacy when we're thinking about relationships between people, but I'm using it here in a broader sense to include also the natural world, nature, the living world. So in the poem, I'm standing on the edge of a pond here in the woods where I live, looking around, but I don't have the sense that I'm feeling separate. I'm feeling as if I'm looking at a part of myself, that I am part of what I am, in fact, part of. And another word, a blowdown, is a tree that's pitched over from the roots. It's still connected to the earth, but it is pitched over and lying flat. So, intimacy. At the rim of the pond, there's a slim blowdown, pitched over by a rainstorm that shattered any surface reflection. It leafed out anyway, and its flowers, small as dust motes, smell of nutmeg, married to the whiff of a memory I can't quite place. Never mind it's being pitched into the pond. It's tethered by the rescue lines of two slim roots that burrow into the pond muck, so that the tree continues to feed on the dark underneath of mess and rot and ruin to which its own falling petals contribute. Today I stood beside it, at the edge of pond water popping with pollywogs and blue dragonflies, no longer wondering if I had rope enough and muscle enough to pull it out, no longer thinking. I was so still, a billow of smoky pollen from the pines blew through me, and a water snake poked its shiny, black and delicate head through last year's sallow reeds, and after I don't know how long, when I looked up overhead, wings outstretched, a red-tailed hawk, circle by circle, was being carried on a thermal, up and up, far beyond any conclusion I know how to make, and so tenderly.
Thank you again for joining us. As you've heard and seen tonight, the work LVGH does in the community is just unparalleled, and it is so important for Greater Hartford. We ask that you consider giving a gift. It's really easy to donate. All you have to do is hit the donate button on your screen or text LVGH to 202-858-1233. Your gift of any amount really helps all of our students and will help LVGH continue to provide all of the different programming that every student needs.
It's been a pleasure getting together this evening. I'd like to thank our outstanding speakers and the talented Gala committee and LVGH staff for their contributions to a superb program. And I'd like to thank everyone with us for your steadfast support, your good company, and your commitment to literacy and everything else it makes possible. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend.